Highway all-season tires are designed with a focus on long tread life while also providing a smooth ride and sufficient all-season traction. The Bridgestone Dueler LX was engineered to balance the needs of everything from a daily commute to a cross-country trip any time of the year, merging confident grip in all seasons with a smooth, quiet ride. Taking the Dueler LX on our street route was a refined, comfortable experience from the onset, thanks to its composed ride and muted noise characteristics. The Dueler LX rounded over impacts effortlessly, and the sound created by the tires was likewise nicely stifled, even over some of the more traditionally noisy sections of our road ride. Steering response was linear, alert, and quick. Some argument could be made for additional heft, but there was no question it performed well. On our wet track, the Dueler LX was balanced as all things should be, at least up to its limits of available traction. Past that point, it had a tendency to understeer, and the light, urgent steering only compounded the problem. Some additional heft would have helped tame the moments when its response was faster than the traction could handle. If it had just a bit more traction or just a bit more weight, it could be pushed harder, but slowing back down to its comfort zone reined it in nicely. Braking from 50 to 0 in the wet yielded a stopping distance of 111 feet, placing it squarely in the middle of the test group. Once the track dried off, our laps with the Dueler LX were acceptable, with the same considerations for steering we experienced in other environments. It was somewhat quick, but couldn't quite transform input into action the way we'd hope. The somewhat lower ceiling on available traction again made it easy for our drivers to overwhelm its grip, but the shift into understeer territory was smoother and more progressive. Braking from 50 to 0 was within a couple feet of everything else in the test group, though the Dueler LX did take the furthest to stop. Watch for our winter performance evaluation of the Dueler LX after our 2024 winter testing.